going on, everybody? Welcome back to another series of adventures with Corey. Go figure. This time I am heading down to Port Canaveral right now, just past Savannah. I got another, let's see, about 3.5 hours to go. It took about an hour and 45 to get to Savannah. So not too terrible of a drive from Charleston. If you consider the time it takes to fly, meaning getting to the airport, waiting for your flight, connecting, all that jazz, driving actually is a little bit shorter of a time. And it's a little bit more relaxing too. You can go at your own pace and whatnot. But anyway, today I am headed, like I said, to Port Canaveral. I'm going to stay at the Hampton Inn and Suites right by the port. And then tomorrow, embarking on the Harmony of the Seas, my second Oasis class ship, as you just saw from my previous vlogs. Just got back 2 months ago from the Oasis of the Seas. That was my first Oasis class ship experience, which was phenomenal. So excited to get on the Harmony. It's a little bit of a newer ship. It hasn't been amplified though in the same manner that Oasis has. So there will be some differences, some things better, some things worse, I'm sure. And we'll see. This time I am actually going solo. This will be my first solo cruise that I've done, so kind of excited to have that kind of experience and see how that goes. So it will be a 7-night cruise with stops in St. Thomas, one of my favorite islands, Sint Maarten, another one of my favorite islands, and of course Coco Cay, which my first time was there on the Oasis of the Seas, my last cruise, so that was a phenomenal stop. So very excited to have these three ports of call. Word is that there's going to be about 4,000 people on the ship, which holds, I think, like 6,500. I'm interested to see how that's going to go. So got my negative test results, excited to go, got my vaccine card, everything ready. So excited to have you guys come along with me for the trip and experience the same experiences along with me. Give you guys a bit of a tour of the hotel when I get there. Excited to maybe be able to fly the drone in St. Thomas and St. Maarten, depending on where we're docked. Obviously, you can't fly a drone if we're too close to the airport, so we'll see what happens. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. What's going on, everybody? Well, I finally just made it to Port Canaveral. Well, Cape Canaveral, I guess, because I'm not really at the port. I'm staying at the Hampton Inn and Suites tonight, just one night here, and then onto the cruise ship tomorrow. Took about 5 hours and 30 minutes to get down here. Fortunately, when I got into the hotel, the room wasn't ready, so I had to wait about 45 minutes. They did state that they had a lot of late checkouts, so I guess if you're coming to a cruise and a lot of people are leaving that day for their cruise, that there may be some late checkouts and a little bit of understaffing, and maybe have to wait a little bit for your room. So it is what it is, whatever. It's about 4 o'clock now, so just gonna relax for a little bit, then go get some dinner and hang out. And then, oh, there's gonna be a rocket launch tomorrow morning at about 4 o'clock in the morning, so I may wake up for that. It's been a very long time since I've seen a rocket launch, probably about 20 years or so, so it would be kind of cool to see another rocket launch. It's the Atlas 4, maybe? Apparently a really big satellite launch for the Space Force. I still don't understand that, but whatever. Anyway, I'll give you a quick room tour here at the Hampton Inn and Suites. It's a one king-size bedroom. As we enter into the room here, you've got a little bit of storage down here. It looks like a little bit of a dresser. You got one king-size bed, really large bed. There's a lot of open space. You got a little lamp on the right side of the bed and another lamp on the left side of the bed with a phone. And both sides of the bed, they were nice enough to think of both occupants, if there's going to be two, have the ability to plug in either a regular 110 volt plug or a USB plug. We've got a little seating area over here with a table if you want to eat your dinner or breakfast or whatever. Not really much of a view just the parking lot and some trees. But I think, yeah, you can kind of see the cruise ship in the background there. There's a Norwegian ship right through the trees. I guess you can't really see it though. And then another cruise ship right over here, which I think is the Mariner. You can kind of see the bouncy ball trampoline thing in the back there. So yeah, really close to the cruise port, only like, I don't know, 3 or 4 minute drive. Back to the room tour, we've got a little desk seating area with a rolling chair, a lamp, you've got the little coffee maker with some pods, it looks like. Not really sure what kind of decaf, regular, more regular, and looks like some different kinds of tea. Not sure what the brand is. I'm not a big tea fan, but and then some chamomile, I guess, to help you go to sleep. Some more power outlets over here next to the coffee maker. Some more storage over here. Got a little microwave and a fridge. I don't think there's a mini bar, but we'll open it up and take a look. Oh, I guess it opens from that side. Little fridge, nothing in there, of course. And then you've got your big screen TV here for your viewing pleasure. And then making our way back over to the restroom here. Very nice modern bathroom. You've got all your little Neutrogena shampoos, conditioners, of that nature. Nice big mirror with a lime green outline, kind of cute. Some towels, your sink area, toilet area over there, and a nice big walk-in shower. Let's see where oh, here's the shower head. So that's odd to see the knob on this side and the water comes out on that side. It's kind of different. So yeah, pretty basic hotel, you know, at the Hampton Inn. So yeah, that's the room tour for the Hampton Inn here in Cape Canaveral. I'll take you along for dinner. We'll see what we get. Well, maybe I won't take you along for dinner. We'll see. We'll see where I go. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Have a good one. What's going on, everybody? So just arrived. Gonna have some dinner outside here at this restaurant called Fish Lips. I think it's kind of like seafood and various other things, but it's right on the waterway where the cruise ships come and go, so it's pretty cool. I got a really good view of looks like the Norwegian Escape and a Carnival ship are in the background about to depart, so as they come by I'll get some footage for you. But it's very cool, nice place to sit, beautiful weather outside, sun's about to go down, probably about 70 degrees or so, maybe 73 or so, but it's nice out here, so excited to have some good dinner, watch the cruise ships go by, get ready for tomorrow as we embark on our 7-night journey on the the Royal Caribbean Harmony of the Seas. So if you're interested in seeing what the menu has to offer here at Fish Lips, go ahead and take a look. You guys just saw the Norwegian Escape go by. I decided to get some clam chowder for dinner and some seafood pasta. So there goes the Escape. Pretty sweet to have a view like this for dinner, huh? So here we've got the seafood pasta. It's got shrimp, mussels, clams, and I think some calamari. So I'm gonna dig in. Looks delicious. So just finished dinner. Had the clam chowder, which was delicious. Very hot in temperature, just the way it should be. And then I had the seafood fra diavolo with fettuccine pasta. And that too was really good. Very hot, spicy, just Great seafood. It's had scallops, shrimp, grouper, calamari, mussels, every kind of seafood you can imagine. So really delicious. So now after dinner here, I'm just gonna relax and go back to the hotel. Maybe watch the Michigan football game. Hopefully they'll win from Michigan. But yeah, so then tomorrow we've got the Harmony of the Seas coming up. So great day. It was a good trip down here. Got to see the Norwegian ship go by. So all in all, very good day. So if you're in the area, waiting for a cruise, have time for dinner or lunch, come out and check out fish flips. Good morning, everybody. Well, today is cruise day. Of course it's cruise day. What else day would it be if I'm in a hotel in Port Canaveral, right? So gonna head downstairs, get some breakfast. They have a nice little buffet here. I think there's like scrambled eggs, sausage, potatoes, make your own waffles, coffee, juices, cereals, all that fun stuff that you normally find at any hotel restaurant buffet. But yeah, so let me show you a view outside the window here. So let's see if we can't get a view of the ship here. There we go. Get a little closer. Well, let's see if I can. Just finished breakfast. Gonna pack my stuff up and head out, make my way over to Park and Cruise, which is only about 2 or 3 miles away from the port. Gonna park my car, leave it there for the week. It saves quite a bit of money instead of parking directly at the cruise port, which I think is like $15 a day. This is, I think, $8 a day, so about a little more than half. So gonna make my way over there and get checked in for the cruise. Once I get on board, I'll go ahead and show you guys around. Here at the hotel, the Hampton, it's a pretty nice hotel. It seems to be really new. Everything is very clean and looks very modern. But it's a unique hotel in that it's a shared property. I've never been to a hotel that is actually like 2 properties in one. So you can see here it's a V-shaped property, and on the one side, on the left side, you've got the Hampton Inn and Suites, and then on the right side you've got the True, I think it's just called True by Hilton. But the strange thing is that they all share the same public spaces. So like the lobby, the check-in area, the waiting area, the sitting areas, the pool, the buffet, it's all a shared space. So if you're staying at either hotel, well, it's pretty much the same for you. I guess the only difference might be with the room. You know, I don't know what it's like on the True Hotel side, but here on the Hampton side, it's a nice looking room. The pool's very nice as well. They've got a 0 entry section into the pool, and there's a fire pit, a bar outside. But all in all, it's a really nice property, very new, like I said, and very, very, very close to the cruise port, as you could just see with the view of the cruise ship right outside the window. So if you're planning on taking a cruise out of Port Canaveral, I suggest staying at this property here at the Hampton Inn and Suites. So bye-bye for now. So just got dropped off at the port at about 10:50. It is now 11:20, and I'm just walking up the gangway right now, heading on board. They're saying about 4,000 people on board for the sailing, so not close to the maximum, which is I think 6,700. So still a reduced capacity sailing. Just excited to get on board and experience the harmony of the seas. Well, it's a beautiful day, as you can see. very few clouds in the sky. It's about 85 degrees. And it's just so nice to be back on board a cruise ship, even though it was just 2 months ago that I just got off of one. But this time it's the Harmony of the Seas, and pretty much an exact replica of the Oasis of the Seas that I was just on. Just a few differences, I guess, but here's the champagne bowl. Nobody's in it right now, obviously, but just got on board. The Perfect Storm water slides up there, and some of the pool deck area. Some of the pool deck area right over here. So just got on board, took about 20-25 minutes to do the check-in process. I guess I don't need to wear my mask since I'm outside, but seems like there was a lot of people in line to board the ship, but the line moved really quick, so don't be worried if you see a long line when you come to check in for your cruise. They do move really quick. They're very efficient here. Lots and lots of people doing the check-in process. Just make sure that you've got your negative test result, that you take your test at the right time, because sadly the person that was next to me getting their documentation checked were denied because their test was done a day too early. So yeah, don't want that to happen to you, right? So make sure you get your test results or you take your test within the right time period. But yeah, so I'm gonna go grab some lunch now, go check out the Windjammer on here, and see what they have for lunch today. And don't really have anything planned throughout this cruise. The only thing that I've got booked is the Coco Beach Club, something that I've not done in Coco Cay, and took advantage of some Black Friday sales for the beach club and got a good price, so decided I would go check it out and see what it's like. Heard the food is really good, so why not, right? So talk to you guys in a bit. So since the casino is currently closed, I figure I would take you on a walk through just to see, so you can see the different kind of games they have. Just finished up in the Windjammer, had lunch. It was quite good actually. Had, as you saw, the broccoli, the cauliflower, the roast beef, the mashed potatoes. It's quite delicious. So yeah, just checking out the casino. Looks like they have, you know, it's two sides, so you've got the same thing on both sides. Got craps tables, roulette, a whole bunch of different kinds of slot machines, video poker, blackjack tables, Texas Hold'em, 3-card poker, all that fun stuff. So just take a quick walk through here and see what they've got before I go and do my muster drill. Just went up to the hot tub for a little while and hung out. Was chatting with some of the people from our Facebook group page for this cruise, so it's kind of cool to meet some people that you've been chatting with, you know, getting to know, answering questions, all that fun stuff. So that was pretty cool. It's now, we're supposed to set sail at 4 o'clock. It's 4:45, and they're just now removing the gangways and undoing the lines here. So I think I will go ahead and step out onto the balcony and give you guys a view of our departing Port Canaveral here. You can see all the lines have been released and returned back to the ship. Beautiful evening here in Port Canaveral. Got a gorgeous sunset. See the bow thrusters in full action right now. It's crazy the amount of power they produce. What's going on, everybody? So it's about 6:30 now. Just gonna make my way over to the main dining room for dinner tonight. It's a beautiful night here in Central Park, as you can see behind me. I think it just rained because the floor is all wet, and I don't think they wash it or anything. So yeah, just gonna have dinner tonight in the main dining room. Don't have any specialty restaurants booked for this trip, but we'll see. Maybe the casino will comp me one night. We'll find out. They do have a different Italian restaurant on this ship than they did on the Oasis. So you can see behind me is Jamie's Italian. So on Oasis it was Giovanni's Italian. This one is sponsored or created, I guess, in part with Jamie Oliver. So who knows? Maybe we'll check that out at some point. But yeah, like I said, a beautiful night here in the Central Park. I'll go ahead and turn the camera around. You can see the other end here. It's a bit windy in here, but that's very tolerable. Not bad at all. Just a beautiful evening. We'll check back with you guys in a little bit when we, or when I should just say I, because there's no we on this trip. It's just me, myself, and I when I sit down for dinner. Here's the trellis bar. American Icon dining room, which is the lower level of the 3-tier dining room that they've got here, and it's beautifully decorated, as you can see, for the holidays. So for dinner tonight, I think I'm going to go with the Waldorf salad and the crab cake to start, and then the prime rib and the spaghetti bolognese. Only because I remember the spaghetti bolognese being really good on the Oasis class, or the Oasis ship. But they have it every night, so we'll see. I'm not too terribly hungry, so maybe I'll just have a little bit of it. But looks like it's a packed ship right now. I've heard the number is 3,800, so I think that's probably about 50-ish%. So doesn't seem too crowded. What's going on, everybody? So as you saw from the menu that I had shown you earlier, I had the Waldorf salad, which was interesting. I'd never had something like that before. It had apples, grapes, and some kind of creamy, I'm not sure what kind of dressing it was, but it was some sort of creamy dressing. and little bits of chicken in it. So that was actually pretty good. The crab cake was very good. It had lots of flavor. Came with this sort of aioli, some dill on top, which I love, and some pickled onions in there as well. I would definitely recommend that. It was a really good appetizer. It was actually recommended to me by one of the cruisers in the Facebook group for this cruise. So definitely, you know, when you get tips like that, you have to give it a try, especially since it's free. You don't have to pay extra for it, so why not? The prime rib was fantastic. It was so tender, like I literally cut it with a fork instead of using a knife. It was that tender. Had really good flavor as well. The spaghetti bolognese was very good. It was just like it was on Oasis of the Seas. They probably, I'm guessing, used the same recipe, but yeah, it was very good as well. So I didn't have any dessert because that was plenty of food, and I was full before I even finished all that. So yeah, so went into the casino for a little bit, played some slot machines. Didn't win tonight, but there's 6 more nights to give it a shot. So we'll see what happens. In just a little while, I'm going to head down to the Royal Theatre, and tonight we have the performance of Grease, where that light is bright. Yeah, so I actually saw this on Independence of the Seas a couple years ago, and they have it on the ship as well. So from what I remember, it was a really good show. So I'm excited to go see that. Let's see, I've got Aqua Theater is doing a show called The Fine Line, so that will be very cool. If it's anything like it was on Oasis of the Seas, that Aqua show was incredible. You cannot miss the Aqua show, at least on Oasis of the Seas. I'll let you know if it's just as good as it was on Oasis as it is on Harmony. So I'm very much looking forward to the Aqua show. And in the Studio B ice rink, we've got, or I've got, I'll just say we because there's plural of people on the ship. So we've got this show called 1887. I think it's kind of themed around steampunk, but I'm not entirely positive. But anyway, I'll let you guys know how it is. I will give you my review of it upon return from the show. And for now, I will talk to y'all later. Bye. So while I was in St. Maarten, I walked around the town a little bit, found a little open area that didn't have many people, and decided to take the drone up for a little bit. So I made a little bit of a boo-boo.